What's good? Hey, in this video, I'm gonna just be transparent, man. I'm driving my wife's car today. I gotta get my wife's car washed. Why is it that the ladies' car is more dirty than the men's? Comment below, let me know. Like, why are the ladies' car more dirtier than the men's? I thought the men's car was supposed to be dirtier. But anyway, I wanna be transparent in this video because, these are just the type of things that a lot of people don't talk about. Now, make sure you like, share, subscribe, and also comment below. Let me know where you're from. Now, in this video, I want to talk more about my 2024. Basically, owing the IRS, right? Now, right now, currently, I owe the IRS $54,000. Now, one thing that people don't talk about when you start making money online, we don't have a book or we don't have a guide or nobody teaches us, hey, make sure you save money for taxes. So, when you start making money, you start seeing $500, $1,000 a day, $1,500 a day. You start to forget about I, R, and the S. You forget about that. But so years ago, right? I think it was like 2021. I was hit with this 2022, I was hit with this IRS bill. And the reason I was hit with this IRS bill is because, I was so focused on getting a return back that I don't even want to speak that. I don't even want to say that on camera. But, when you're in business, you got to remember, man, that, it ain't no more getting tax returns back. Like, you're not going to get tax returns. Like, that's out. You go from getting a tax return to paying taxes, right? And I tried to do everything that I could to avoid that for as long as I could, right? Until I couldn't avoid it no more. You know what I'm saying? And, and really when I think about it now, it's like all of that is broke thoughts. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I realize now that when I first started making money, I really wasn't ready to start making money because I was running from all of the things that happens as a reflection of you making more money. I was running from it, right? I didn't want to invest a lot of money. I wanted to just make money, save it, and just, hoard over my money. And it really came from my relationship with money, my parents, their relationship with money. I don't know if you know this or not, but our parents and the people that came before us, boy, they were sold the wrong plan. They were sold the wrong plan. Like, I got family members that's 70 years old working, at stores and, and it's just ridiculous. But, I came from that broke mindset. I came from that poverty mindset. So that messed me up. Now, when I first start owing money to the IRS, it was cool at first because the payments were only $100 and something a month, so I was like, okay, that's cool. I could do $100 and something a month. That ain't no problem. But then that second year came. This is 2023, right? Now, the payments go up from $100 and something to $1,000 a month. So now it's like, damn, now it's starting to hit me, Now it's like, damn, I mean, gosh, I'm forced to pay $1,000 a month in taxes from so first month, it was cool. I did it, knocked it out. Second month, I knocked it out. Now, just like a new car, you know how when you get a new car and, you feeling good about the new car until about the third, fourth month when that car note is due. Then you like, damn. I'm tired of paying this. You know what I'm saying? So after about that third or fourth month paying a band every month for IRS, I got sick of paying it. And as a man, I let it get the best of me. I'm not even going to lie. I let it get the best of me, So I paid $1,000 all year, every month, or on the 20th. I will remember, like around the 18th, I didn't want nobody around me. Like, get the hell away from me. I didn't want nobody around me. You know what I'm saying? And, I was dealing with these thoughts. And in that time, I was just feeling like, man, why the hell am I living? Like, I remember praying and, God forgive me. But at that time, I would pray and be like, God, why do you have me on this earth if you're going to have all of these things happen to me where, I'm struggling? Like, this put me in a worse situation. I went from struggling to finally doing okay to now back to struggling because my focus went from making money to I got to pay the IRS. And that's all I was focused on. So that brings me to the first point of this video. You got to understand that, when things happen to you, it's a part of your story. And in the moment, I didn't want to hear that. All that sounded great, but in the moment, it sucked. Like I had an attitude every day. I was pissed off every day. Like every day I woke up, I started my day with negativity, frustration, because I couldn't get the thought out of my mind that I had to pay IRS thousands of dollars, right? And so, January, February, March, all the way up until November, December, I paid them $1,000 a month. So now I'm at the point where 2024 is getting ready to start. And, 2024, I do my taxes. And for 2024, I owe another $15,000 on top of the money that I'm now paying IRS. So as a man, that just wiped me out. It just wiped me out. And you've probably never heard nobody say this before, but I'm going to say it because I'm going to keep it real. I'm being 100% transparent in this video. In 2024, I was scared to make money. I was scared to get paid, because I had owed so much money to IRS. I didn't know how I was ever going to catch up. And then now I'm in front of another tax bill. I mean, bills got so far behind in 2024. I mean, it felt like everybody that I owed came to me in 2024 on top of my bills. So now, I'm feeling just at the point, and this is stuff that I never told nobody, dog. I never told nobody. In fact, I can't even believe that I'm even saying this on camera. But have you ever been so low or felt so low in your life where you start to feel like it don't even make no sense to even continue to be here? Like, I thought about ending my life. Like, even thinking back on that right now, it kind of takes me to an emotional place because, no man should ever feel like you got to take your own life. Like, that's something that you should never feel, But in that moment, I felt so low and I felt so frustrated. And most importantly, I know what it's like to go from struggling and then to go to that moment where you feel like you've made it, and then right back to that moment where you feel like you right back where you started. You see, I know what that feels like. And it felt horrible. It felt horrible. Like, during that time, I thought I was going to get a divorce from my wife. Because we couldn't stop arguing about money. I felt like a loser. I felt like I couldn't even, like I wasn't even worthy to be a father. Like, that was some deep emotional times that I went through. And it was literally all 2024. And when I went through that, that's when I end up going to go work those jobs, which made it even worse. Hadn't had a job in over 10 years, and now I'm back doing exactly what I said I would never do. And it took me out, y'all. It really took me out. And I honestly thought, like, I would never live better than that. I felt like that was it. I felt like that was it. Like, I felt like I was meant to just struggle. I felt like I was meant to just be this broke person. You know, I started to feel like success just wasn't for me. And so I can honestly say, man, that, you know, when it comes to people being afraid to invest, I understand that. You know, I understand that. Especially if you've been through anything in your life, I understand that. But I also understand that, you know, when you're in that place, you got to do whatever you can to get out that place, or you might actually get to that point to where you pull that trigger and then life is over for you. So how I got out of that place, 2025 was coming up, and I just decided, like, you know what? I'm going to get out of this fear of making money. I'm going to get my money back up, and I'm going to make IRS work. You know, I'm going to pay IRS off. I'm going to make sure that I pay everything off. And that's currently what I'm working on right now. But I was able to find Digital Wealth Academy, which actually made things easier for me, because I realized that, you know, in that situation, I didn't want to go and create another product. Like, creating your own products is great, but, you know, like, when I created my first digital product, I went, and it took me like 6 months, because I had to go and rent fancy equipment. I had to go to studios. I had to do all of these things, you know, and then halfway through me creating my own product, I started to feel like it wasn't going to work. Who would watch this anyway? Who would learn from this anyway? And that's honestly how I felt. But Digital Wealth Academy saved my life, because it was the only thing that brought me to a point where I felt like, you know what? This is going to help me. This is going to help me get back to where I was. And then when I made my first $5,000 with that opportunity, I knew that I was in front of the right information. I was in front of the right thing. And since then, I've been working it. And it's been beautiful, man. And literally, I just created a free video that's going to show you exactly how to do the exact same thing. So if you click the link in the description, you can download the free video where I'm going to show you how to make your first $500 online while you sleep. Because at the end of the day, working these 9-to-5 jobs, it's not going to change nothing for you. It's going to keep you in a place where you're going or living paycheck to paycheck. And that sucks. Can't no grown man feed his family living paycheck to paycheck. Can't no grown man be the right mentor to his kids and his wife or to your family when you're living paycheck to paycheck. It's just not possible. So I wanted to create this video because I wanted to be vulnerable, man. You know, in fact, right now, I'm on my way. Right now, to put some money in the bank, you know. And I'm grateful that I'm saying that, because I remember when I didn't have a damn dime in the bank. So at the end of the day, man, no matter where you are, whatever you're going through, it's a must that you go through it, but you gotta go through it. You got to, in order to get to where it is that you want to be. And guess what? It's no way around it. It's no way around it. And I know it's rough. I know it's rough. I know it's tough. I know it's hard. But you just got to do what you got to do. So click the link in the bio. Watch the free video. Show you exactly how to make your first $500 online while you sleep. And I'll see you on the next video. Peace.